Okay, so we want to come back here. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Quite a few people just came in. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. All right. While we're waiting for folks to come in, also, although a lot of you just came in, we're going to take a look at the overview for the next unit, which is human impact on land resources. So take a look at that while we're waiting. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good and restful break. You ready to start this next semester? This is like the last mile. So you gotta be on your side too. Thank you, Ethan. That's a wonderful wish for the new year. Wonderful wish. Okay, so we're gonna hope that everybody Um, my hope for you all is that you stay engaged, stay on camera. Some of you log in and get off camera and take a walk. So please stay on camera. That is a school requirement that you be on camera, that you stay engaged, that you turn in assignments on time so that we don't have a backload of people doing assignments at the last minute. If you need extra help, please email me, or extra time, email me. I do have some time that I stay online after on Mondays and Thursdays. So if that's a time you need to arrange a one-on-one, then you need to do that. But don't allow yourself to get behind or get to the point where you don't understand what's going on, and then you just stop working. So please don't do that. We want everybody to successfully pass this class by the end of this semester. And so we want to make sure that we stay on top of things. We are still going to have projects. And one thing that I found last semester is you all are not really good at doing projects. So what I plan to do with future projects is to walk you through each step. Um, you all don't have to do this anymore, but when my children were coming up, they had to do that gateway test where we had to science and social studies were the two tests that you had to take, and it was an essay test. So we had work when I was in the brick and mortar school. We had workshops with the English teachers so that we learn how to write a good paragraph and how to analyze a um, a topic question so that we get everything out of it that we're supposed to get out of it. Andre said, "Oh no." And so we're not gonna I'm not gonna just throw it away because you all didn't like it or you didn't do well on it. We're gonna learn how to do it, because guess what, folks? Y'all are high schoolers. Most of you are gonna go on to college, and you're gonna have to do these kinds of things. You're gonna have to write papers and stuff like that. So you might as well learn how in high school. So I'm going to help you with that. But like I said, what I'll do the next time is still give you the rubric, and then we might take each part of the rubric step by step and take it apart so that you build the project, and rather than just let you freestyle it. Um, and maybe we'll get better results that way. Okay. We're still looking at um, environmental science being interdisciplinary. So while we're looking at this unit is human impact on land resources, we're also going to just look at in this particular, and this is a short unit, we're looking at the human impact on a lot of areas. So how do we affect the environment? So if you scroll down here, they talk about land pollution, agriculture, soil erosion, but we're eventually going to talk about the air pollution and water pollution. What is our part in all of this? So we're still going to dive deeply into different areas. So again, hopefully you have pulled up Canvas. The other thing I want to say is, like, again, I've said this before, that I do attendance by looking at GoGuardian to see who's logged in. So when I look at GoGuardian, I don't want to see this person has been idle for 15 minutes where you just logged in for the sake of logging in. Get off on Tuesday. What Tuesday? What's Tuesday? Yesterday? I don't know which one. All right, but in any case, right now, so I'm gonna stop sharing for today's Wednesday, and we're starting. We're starting, but we're gonna have what they call a soft start today. So we're just gonna look at what the objectives are, and then tomorrow we'll dive deep into this first unit. But today, what I noticed with the videos, like this one is only a minute. They clipped it, and the same thing with the one on the next page. They clipped it too, and it's a ridiculously short clip. It made no sense for them to even put that in as a that short a clip. So what I did was I found the full length ones, and they're still not very long. They're still like 5 and 6 minutes long. But I'm going to go ahead and show the full length of these videos in the next few minutes. So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. I'm going to do attendance since it looks like almost everybody who's going to be here is here. And if you would please all be in Canvas looking at the vocabulary words. And you don't have an end of course test in this class, but um, the ones, if you do have other end of course tests, vocabulary, vocabulary, vocabulary. If you know nice big words to use, it helps with writing an essay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing. You all be in Canvas while I'm doing attendance. Okay. Um, And you can look at the clip it if you want to. Um, that'll be fine. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and show the full length videos in just a sec. Okay. Um, and again, like I said, I do attendance from Go Guardian. So I look to see who's logged on and who isn't. But I also come back and check who's logged into class because sometimes it's not showing that your thing is loaded. So I will check with you on that. Like right now, I have two students who are definitely offline and one that's loading. So I can't see you. All right, but again, everybody should be on human impact of land. So I got a lot of people who are looking at me. I don't have you, shouldn't be looking at me. Everybody should be in Canvas. Everybody should be in Canvas. Okay, and I'll get right back to that in a second. Everybody. So I still see some people who are not in Canvas. Shouldn't be looking at me. I should be looking at you in Canvas. And you're looking for the module that says human impact on land. That's where we are. Human impact on land. All right, attendance. All right, and on that note, with being on camera and participating, this semester I'm going to send out more letters uh, home to say that the person is logged in, but they're not participating because they're not on camera. It always shows they're idle. So I'm going to start sending out more letters like that. So we had quite a few people trying to make it to the finish line last semester at the last minute. I'm not trying to do that this semester. You need to kind of keep up, stay on top of things. If you fall behind on the assignment the very next week, yeah, report cards I think go out tomorrow. This they don't not they're available. They don't send them out. They're available tomorrow. Also, make sure that you um, are looking at the notice board. If you're a senior or junior, yes, it's in Infinite Campus. Yes, it will be available in Infinite Campus. I don't know if it comes up as a report card, but your posted grades will show up in Infinite Campus. Um, there's a message board when you log in. Make sure that you're looking at that because there's some messages for that you need to, some documents that have to be in by Friday. So make sure that you are aware of those deadlines. Okay. All right. Let me come back to sharing. Sound is on. Okay. So, all right. So like I said, the overview um, has some clippets on it, and then the other one has a clippet on it as well. So what I've done is I pulled out the full length version of this one and the next one, and that's what we'll look at. But what we're looking at today, like I said earlier, is the human impact. So up to now, we've looked at some general things about the environment. Now we want to turn our focus onto what are we doing to our environment, and we're going to look at some ways that we can uh, save our environment by changing some of our activities. All right, hurry, hurry, because I'm going to go ahead and start the video in just a sec. So go ahead, go. All right. So again, hopefully you have looked this over. So there's not a long list of vocabulary words here. This is a short unit. If I go back out to just the module thingy, oops, where'd it go? Mm, modules in general. All right, so if we look at this, and I'm just giving somebody a chance to go and come back. All right, so if we look at this module here, it's only got basically if you take out the overview, we only have 3 topics to do. We're going to do land, agriculture, and soil. And then we'll be finished with this module. But then we're still going to go into air pollution, climate change, sustainability, and all of these have something to do with what we are doing. How are we affecting all these parts of our environment? Okay, so with that, hopefully our person is come back. So like I said, this same little video here, they got like 1 minute on it. It's actually a longer video than that. So we're going to start by looking at that. So if you watched it, you're going to see him say the same thing again. Skip. Yeah. one thing I have to do, my homework is to declutter my computer.
At this point, people have been studying the impacts that humans have had on the world around us for a solid 50 years, and while it's hard to get a handle on exactly how the choices we make every
All right.
day affect the environment, there's no
Okay, I'm going to start it over because it looked like it didn't start for you. So, like I said, then my computer is doing wonderful things.
People have been studying the impacts that humans have had on the world around us for a solid 50 years, and while it's hard to get a handle on exactly how the choices we make every day affect the environment, there's no question that our lifestyles, our cars, our need for more farmland, and our love of all kinds of plastic stuff are putting the hurt on ecosystems all over the world. Human activity all by itself, just people doing what they do, could be responsible for the extinction of nearly 1,000 plant and animal species to date, most of them over the last century. And even if you don't particularly care about the Barbary lion or the St. Helena olive or the passenger pigeon or anything else we've driven into extinction, the thing is, we need these other organisms. The ecosystems of the world are working very hard for us every day, filtering water, sucking carbon dioxide out of the air, producing all the food we eat, all very important ecosystem services. Benefits that the natural world provides us for free. So having ecosystems and keeping them intact is important, not only for the organisms who live in them, but also for us, the animals who rely on them for thousands and thousands of things that we could never do for ourselves. Over the next 2 episodes, we're going to look at these systems and how our actions are affecting the ecosystems that we need for our survival. Basically, we're messing up the environment 6 ways from Sunday, but to make it easy on ourselves, let's start with the top 5. You often hear about all the different ways that our behavior is affecting the biosphere: extinctions, climate change, deforestation, acid rain, desertification, pollution, and more. But you're asking, oh, well, why are all those things bad? What's going on? How is this stuff turning the earth into sausage? I don't understand. Well, I do understand, which is why I'm qualified to make this video, so let me lay it on you. The services that ecosystems provide for us, all the dirty work they do, can be broken up into 4 different categories. There are things that we could never, ever duplicate or work around, no matter what kind of smarty pants technology we come up with. First, healthy ecosystems provide support services that create...
Okay, I'm going to pause it and see if that helps it catch up with itself. All right, because I see mine is in a different place than what I'm seeing on the share. Okay.
And replenish the foundation of the Earth's biological systems. These services include recycling all of the compounds that are necessary for life through the carbon, water, nitrogen, and phosphorus cycles. They also include other processes we've talked about before, like forming new soils and producing atmospheric oxygen. Some ecosystems contribute more to these services than others, but none of them can get these basic jobs done unless they are intact. 2. Ecosystems also perform provisioning services, giving us the raw materials we need to live, like the ocean provides food in the form of fish sticks and stuff. And rivers and aquifers and other freshwater sources give us water. Plants and animals also yield all kinds of fiber that we use for clothing and shelter, and all around us we find sources of fuel.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm looking at the share thing and I see yours is, mine is not glitching. When I'm looking at it, it's not glitching, but I see it's glitching like nuts for you all. So let me see if I can give you the link and let you watch it. That might help. Yeah. And that, hold on, let me make sure that I have everybody in the meeting. Oh, no. Who's that? Okay, that's the link for this one. And then I'm also going to give you the link for the next one. And like I said, these are the extended versions of the 2 videos that they have in in Canvas. So let me know if you can open them and why it's blocked. Okay, hold on one second. That might be something I can fix in GoGuardian. Give me one sec because they shouldn't be blocked.
Why
These are
does it feel like some
videos.
people have more time than others? Because they manage it better by doing this one thing. Time is an incredibly important asset. We spend it, we save it, we waste it. So how can we get more time back to spend it on things that we want? It's a technique called time.
Okay. Um,
I think we should do this one outside.
Okay, well, hold that right there. Give me one second. All right, so I put sometimes the block is in your GoGuardian. Okay, so I'm resolving the block in GoGuardian. Happen here on this page. Okay. All right, so did it release the block on it? Okay, good. Yeah, this was a GoGuardian thing. All right, so I put two links in the chat for you to watch those two videos, the full length videos of, and then again, each one is not very long, 10 minutes each. But please watch them. So I'm going to be watching and GoGuardian to make sure that one, it keeps the thing off. But I'm watching to see if you're watching and not watching me. So do watch those. They give you a overview of what we're about to do. You only see one. Okay. The second one. Oh, okay. I see what happened. The second one responded just to Imani. Okay, here's the second one. Thank you. There's the second one. That one did not go out to everybody. So, all right, so now you have two videos in your chat. Let me know if you have trouble seeing. I do see some people watching them. I don't see everybody watching them. No, let me call you by name. All right, so the overview helps. So it helps a lot. It gives you some background information. So please watch. Again, if you're having trouble with getting into either one of those links, please let me know. I think it was a GoGuardian thing. Yes, you can mute me so that you can hear the video. I will stop talking.
excuse me, Miss Harris.
Yes.
It,
Uh-huh.
it it's blocked.
The second one,
No,
Both
it's
of them, they're
blocked
blocked.
again.
they shouldn't be blocked. I got
It
people who
like
were.
it just got blocked.
Okay, let me go
They
back to.
blocked it again.
Yeah, let me go back on Go Guard. Some not Go Guardian. They just. Okay, here we go. All right, it's not blocked anymore. Try it again. Yeah, Go Guardian just keeps going back and forth. I'm gonna stay here and try to monitor it.
Your career off the ground today with U.S. Aviation. Become a certified A&P mechanic with our 12-month accelerated program. The quickest and most affordable in Central Texas. That's almost 50% less than other programs. And with a new
I think we should do this one outside. This is better. This is beautiful. It's just, oh, God, of course, except for this litter is a kind of pollution. But like, barely. Like, I would rather it not be here. It makes me kind of angry and makes nature less pretty. But environmentally, there's a pretty low chance that this can, or even a million more like it, is going to have a significant negative impact on an ecosystem. The kind of pollution that we really have to worry about is kind of visible, or because it's being done in places that are way out of the way that we're less. Now, that's my design. They tend to sometimes change the way that they live and also the way that they buy, and we can't have that. So
Okay, folks. Class time is almost up, just about up. Both of these videos are in the playlist, so you can refer to them again later on in full. Like I said, they had clippets in Canvas, and we'll come back to those clippets tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll do a deep dive into the first one, the impact on land resources, on let's see, yes, land pollution is our first topic. So we'll do a deep dive into that. And hopefully you got a chance to watch that video, the full length of that one. All right. So we'll see you tomorrow. You all have a great rest of your day. All right. Bye, everybody.